am Matthew D692, and today we are going to do this week's Week of the Week.
Hey!
Today we're going to make our very own funny monster peeping out from behind a wall.
All right.
Did you like my accent?
That's very good, yes. Now, what do we need to make it with, Matt?
Two lids, and they need to flip up like. I'll flip them up to show the viewers.
Yeah, you do that.
They need to flip up
Show
like.
the camera. Show the camera. Well, that's
There
it.
we go. So a ruler.
These are actually off washing up liquid bottles. Ruler, yeah.
Card and paper.
Different colours, card and paper.
Or you could use all paper and all card if you want to. Fab glue. A pair of scissors. A paintbrush. And some paint.
All paint, yeah, I think I paint ready, don't I? And we're going to use white and blue, I think you decided, didn't you?
Yeah. White paint and blue paint, and leave the rest in the cardboard box.
Okay. And also for plastic lid, because we're going to mix some paint with some gloopy glue. So we need that to mix it on. Right, so
First of all, we take our background.
so in this case we can choose whatever colours you like, but we've chosen
White.
white.
We
That's the
take
background.
our background
Yeah.
and make sure that the wall is the same size as the background.
So it's the same, going to be the same width as the background. And what we're going to do is just cut a sloping wall, which our monster's going to peep over.
Cutting out.
Yes, we're going to cut it out about that far. So what we're going to do is get our ruler, get our ballpoint pen,
and draw
a line.
Oh, I'll mark it.
Yeah, okay.
What numbers?
Just go all the way along the edge of the ruler. So just draw all the way down. That's
0
it.
to 30.
Yeah. Excellent.
So we've marked a line across there.
Yeah.
This shows you where you need to cut.
That's right, so I'm going to cut that now.
So draw a line showing on where you need to cut it to help you.
And now I'm going to cut it.
And then cut round the line.
Okay.
That's not round the line, is it?
That's along the line. You've got some quite thick cards. That's very thick cards.
No, I thought that card was thicker than paper.
Well, it is. This is thick card. It is very thick card.
When we bought it, we thought...
Oh, that's thick card, we thought.
You could use card or paper.
Yeah.
We will also need gloopy glue. Did we mention
We
that?
did, yeah. We need that to mix the paint, to make it stick to the plastic. So we've got our wall, our sloping wall.
And we're going to glue that
I'm going to glue that to the background.
with fab glue.
So it looks like that. So, okay, use the
No,
fab glue.
to glue,
Whoop.
to put some glue on the wall, put the lid down, and then when we finish we'll pick up the lid and put it on the glue. Okay? Now
Put the
we
lid back on.
pick up the lid,
All the way around.
pick up the lid,
Yeah,
and put it back on.
that's it. All done. So we're going to get our piece of card, put it onto our background.
This will stick because we've glued it on.
Yeah.
Oscar!
That was Mummy. There we go.
Looks like we might need thick card. And then what we do is take our felt pen
Yeah.
and draw. What do we have to draw with the felt pen?
It was the fingers, wasn't it? the monster's fingers. So we're going to get our... Now Matthew decided that the fingers are going to be green, and he's only going to have 3 fingers on each hand, I think we said.
So draw 3 shapes that look like fingers.
Well, 3 for each hand, so that's going to be 6 in total.
Draw 3 shapes that look like fingers for each hand.
So I should have practiced this first, really.
So draw a finger. 3 fingers.
2. They don't all have to be the same length. No, they don't. Well, I think they were a bit big actually. I think I'll try again. I think they were a bit big.
So we're going to cut round those.
We're going to cut around these, yeah.
So what we now do is, what did you do with the scissors?
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully I'll put them somewhere safe. Because scissors are sharp.
What did you do with the scissors?
Oh, hopefully I'll put them somewhere safe. Because scissors are sharp.
You didn't put the scissors somewhere safe.
Well, I hope I did.
You didn't.
Because scissors are sharp.
You didn't. Oh, there they are.
There they are. Right, we need to put the lid back on the felt pen.
So to stop the felt pen.
All the way around. All the way around. That's the closed end. No, all the
To
way
stop
around.
the felt pen.
Drying out. There we go.
I think I accidentally stopped recording.
No, I don't think you have. No. Let's make sure. There we go. No, still recording. So those are our fingers to the
And
bottom.
now we're going to cut round those fingers.
We are.
If you cut round writing, then it won't be there anymore. So only cut round it when you think it's rubbish. Oh, action, action, action. I forgot about the action, Mummy.
Get with those scissors, Daddy.
Will do.
Because scissors.
Sure.
So what fingers are you going to cut round?
Well, the monster's fingers on here.
They're rubbish, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they're a bit big, I think.
So you've cut round them.
I'll cut around 1.
But we need to draw 6 fingers.
Yeah, I've drawn 6 fingers.
And these are going to be the monster's fingers, so we need to glue the monster's fingers to the monster. Where is the monster?
We haven't got round to drawing the monster yet. We started with the fingers.
We don't draw a monster, do we?
We don't, not really. No, we just cut out his face with different colour card. And what colour card did we decide for the monster's face?
Black.
Black.
You don't have to use black.
No, whatever colour you like.
It's all whatever colour you like in this game. That's all it is, isn't it? Whatever colour you like.
Right.
And you can also use whatever colour. Well, you can use every flip-top lid. Any flip-top lid that you like. So it's all whatever you like in this make.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's 3, so we need to cut around these.
No, those were my first attempts. I didn't like those fingers. I thought they were too big.
So cut round them.
No, we don't need those ones.
You don't need to cut
No,
round.
I cut.
You cross them out.
Well, no, I don't need to do that. I just don't need to use them. So I've got 6 fingers here.
You don't need to cut round the 3.
I don't need to cut them around the 3.
Only cut round writing when you think it's rubbish. So yeah, these are the fingers to the monster. We're going to glue that.
Okay. Oh, I should have cut them a bit more sloping, I suppose, because maybe not.
Because scissors are sharp. Put that next to the other
Yep.
flip-top lid.
So those are three fingers from one hand. I'll tidy them up later.
This isn't a monster. We don't draw a monster, do we?
Not really. We just we've cut his fingers out as we've done here.
Cut his fingers off?
Yeah. Cut his fingers out. And then we cut out his head.
His fingernails.
Fingernail. Oh, fingernail. You've got to do fingernails as well, haven't we? Yes. So let's start by. Do you like his fingers like that? Are they okay?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to put fab glue.
We're gonna use. No, we're gonna use this. You sound like you're smoking.
Fab glue.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a bit of fab glue on the back of each of these fingers.
Why did you sound like you were smoking?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps I was on fire.
Well, it sounded like you were smoking to me.
Okay.
So we've glued the monster's fingers
Well, not quite. Nearly.
onto the background.
That's right. Onto the wall.
Onto the wall, so let's start with the monster. We haven't drawn the monster and cut round the outline, we've just drawn his fingers and cut round the outline. I've got the lid to the glue.
Okay, good.
The lid to the glue, the lid to the glue. Where's the glue stick?
Wait, no, I haven't finished yet.
Take the rug
I
out.
haven't finished yet.
Take the rug out.
The rug.
Oh, so there's a bit of rug on the glue.
Oh, is there? Right. Or maybe it just fell off. So, I haven't quite finished yet.
Put the lid back on.
I haven't quite finished yet.
I know.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is stuck to the floor. There we go.
We glued that onto the floor.
Yeah, that would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Okay, now you can. Well, actually, no, you can't. Well, yeah, put the lid back on the glue.
And we'll draw his fingernails and cut round them.
Oops.
Because if you cut round
So that's what we've done so far. Hope you can see that. And now we're going to have his monster's head, which is for the moment just going to be a sort of semicircle type shape.
So
I'm going to grab a pen. Yeah. Where's the biro gone? Do you know where the ballpoint pen's gone? What have I done with that?
you had it
No,
last.
that's fine. You're alright. You sound like Mum.
That's not mark.
No,
That's
it's
not
not.
ballpoint.
It's not ballpoint, but it'll do you. Right, so we're just going to make it that sort of shape.
Semicircle.
Yeah, roughly.
So we're going to
I mean,
draw.
it is a monster, so it doesn't have to be, symmetrical.
It just. So we draw half the circle on a piece of card.
Yeah.
Cut round it.
Yeah.
And then glue that onto.
Onto the background. So that's the shape.
That's the face
I'm going to put that
to the monster.
on there.
We've nearly finished making our monster.
Well, a bit to do, yeah. We've got some painting to do, haven't we? Well, Fab uses Fab glue.
We got a bit of painting to do and waiting for it to dry.
That's right. We always seem to be waiting for paint to dry in these makes.
What? Always one these makes.
Don't sniff glue.
Always one these makes.
Waiting for paint to dry.
But it's not every rate that you need to wait for paint.
No, not every make. Right, so
The wobbly
there's...
clowns you don't have to wait for paint.
No, that's true. There we go. And
So
now,
our monster
so we've stuck his monster's head.
onto the monster's fingers, and now
Yeah.
we're gonna draw.
Now they've got her hair to do. Now hair is a bit interesting.
Paper, paper, paper.
Oh, pink, yes, quite right, pink. This monster's going to have pink hair. And what we're going to do...
Well, we made this from paper.
Yeah, paper. We're going to tear out sort of triangle shapes.
I've got the glue.
Something like that. And we're
I've
just
got
gonna,
my glue.
and we're just going to make his hair out of pink, yeah, out of these sort of bits of paper. You just need to draw lots of things. So tear out
Lots of lines.
lots of shapes like this.
lots of shapes that look like hair.
Yeah, and
We'll put that on the monster's head as well.
yeah, okay. These don't really matter what shape these are. There's lots of little bits stick on, so they look like hair.
With fab glue.
Yeah, we're gonna use
Now see the fab glue line.
Okay, we're going to use the fab glue.
We're going to glue on. We're going to glue.
We're not going to get that.
So put the lid back on the glue for the moment.
Okay.
We put the lid back on without you gluing anything on. Yeah, so if you glue things onto the floor, then that would be a waste of the glue.
A few more pieces.
Of fab glue.
Yeah.
So that's it for his hair.
Nearly, not quite.
We're gonna put that's pink there, so we'll put that on the monster's head as well.
Okay. I think it's getting stuck to the glue with his fingernails. His fingers, sorry. There we go.
No.
Right.
We'll put that for the monster's
So
hair
what
as
we're
well.
going to do, I think the best thing is just to get some fab glue. Some fab glue.
We need to wind it up.
We do. So those are bits of pink we're going to use for his hair. I think probably the best
Bit
way.
more glue and hopefully they all
Yeah,
stay in
that's it.
place.
What we're going to do is just put some fab glue along the outside there. And then stick the big pink bits to it.
With fab glue.
Fab glue, yeah. I'm going to leave the lid off for a moment because I think I'm going to want some more.
So we don't put the lid back on.
That's right.
You are going to need some more glue.
Probably.
More likely. But then the glue will dry out.
It won't be that long.
We'll put the lid back on to stop the glue from drying out. You have to do lots just to stop things from drying out, don't you?
Oops.
Sort the lid out.
Okay, do I put the lid on it now? Huh?
There's a few bits of pink left, so we'll put that by the monster's head as well. So now we put the green stuff. We got glue on the fingernails.
We have, yeah. And what colour are they going to be?
Sort of a peachy.
That's it.
Peachy yellow.
That's it. Exactly right.
Why did you repel another time?
I'm just going to put a little bit more hair on.
He needs a haircut. He needs a haircut. He needs a haircut. Thumbs up if you agree. They are not hairdressing scissors, but hairdressing scissors are sharp, aren't they?
Right, okay. That's looking good. So far, you can see that.
So far, he needs a haircut.
Right, and now, oh, fingernails, that's it. Fingernails. So each of these 6 fingers need some fingernails, so I'm going to draw those.
Draw 6 fingernails onto a piece of peachy yellow.
With one of our pens, which again I've lost. There we go.
Which pen?
Well, which one?
The gold pen.
That pencil. So,
Was there a pair of hairdressing scissors?
just going to do one to start with, so make sure I've got roughly the right size.
But he does not have just one finger.
He doesn't, does he?
What's our monster going to look like?
Well, hopefully won't be long before we find out. Yeah, but that sort of size, right.
We won't be able to finish our monster tonight then.
Well, we will, yeah. It's just got a little bit of waiting for paint to dry, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long.
Hopefully it shouldn't take till tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll be able to start and finish it tonight.
Yeah.
Which we haven't been able to for Stumpy.
No, certainly not for Stumpy. That took a long time, didn't it, Stumpy? Right, okay, scissors.
Stumpy, just say yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
You did what?
Take a long time to make. Stumpy took ages, didn't he? And the box street, that took a long time.
But not as long as you, was it, Stumpy? Not as long as you.
Stumpy was the longest.
Weren't you, Stumpy?
Yes.
Say something about... Yeah, so there's that little voice that we made for Stumpy. Stumpy!
Yes.
How long did you take to make?
17 years.
That was Stumpy telling a joke on you viewers.
I don't know how long it took, several days, wasn't it? It was paint, wait for the paint to dry, wait for the glue to dry, wait for the paint to dry, wait for the glue to dry.
I like that glitch. 17 years. Thumbs up if you like. Thumbs up if you like that. Like that.
Right, where's the fab blue, Matt?
I've got the lid to it.
Okay, alright, let's glue on these fingernails.
No.
Go on, put it back.
Put the lid back on the glue. We aren't putting it on. We aren't putting it on because we finished.
No. We're going to use this fab glue.
Yes. I do believe in stories for cool kids that the robot tells a joke like, it took 17 years for you to make me. Stumpy, I like that. That is the best joke ever. Round of applause for Stumpy for making the best joke ever. Did you like that round of applause, Stumpy?
Yes.
He's like 8 out of 10 cats, aren't Stumpy? That does tell a joke, isn't he?
He's like 8 out of 10 cats.
8 out of 10 cats does tell jokes.
Do they?
Jimmy Carr thinks.
Does he? Okay.
So Stumpy.
Right, lid for the fab glue.
I don't know where it is.
Oh.
On the fab glue.
No, it's not on the fab glue. I need it on the fab glue.
I don't know where it is. Oh. I don't know where it is.
Alright, never mind. We'll worry about that later.
Oh.
Okay, the final thing then, for the eyes. So this is what we got for the eye, remember? Washing up liquid bottles. And they're going to stick on there. And what we're going to do is going to paint the lids, or paint the eyes. Inside there, we're going to paint white, and then the pupil, we're going to paint, what colour? Blue.
And then this bit, we're going to leave green.
That's right. And to help it stick to the plastic, we're going to mix it with some gloopy glue. We hardly need any paint, just a tiny bit of paint. That's the white paint.
If you mix white paint with gloopy glue, then it looks like all white paint.
That's right. Tiny amount So,
I'll show you what I mean, viewers, as quick as I can. So if I mix this...
a tiny bit more white paint.
No, you said a tiny bit
Yeah.
of white.
That's right.
And then you change your mind.
So
And if you mix white paint with gloopy glue, you get this sort of...
white. Because gloopy glue's white, isn't it?
Yeah, if you mix white paint with gloopy glue, then it looks like you're painting something white.
Yep.
How can you paint things white if they already start off white?
Yeah. We're in a very low on gloopy glue.
Again?
And
Again?
this is the old bottle.
Again?
Yeah, again, this is the old bottle. There we go. And again, tiny bit of...
We don't need that much gloopy glue. What shall we do about it? About the gloopy glue?
Quite right, Charlie.
What shall we do about this gloopy glue?
We'll get it out and mix it with the blue paint. That's what we'll do with it.
Well, because we're running low on it, what shall we do?
Oh, we've got another bottle. Don't worry.
We bought another bottle on, I believe it was yesterday?
Was it yesterday or was it last week?
Was
No, it was last week. All we bought yesterday was the brown card.
No, we bought some food as well.
We did, yeah.
Well,
But from the art and craft shop, all we bought
was
brown card.
Brown.
One sheet of brown card.
One sheet.
So she's not going to be able to retire on us.
what? This monster smells.
Is it? Oh dear. What of?
Look, it smells. It smells. Look. Smell it.
I can't smell anything. What does it smell of? Brown card?
Brown card,
Oh.
yeah. Ew. Why does it smell of brown card? Because it's brown card.
Yeah, that'd be it. Right, okay, so I've mixed the white paint with the gloopy glue.
Which gives us some white paint.
That's it. So what we're going to do is take the lid, one of the lids.
To the pen.
Did I take it off here?
Which pen? Which pen?
No, the lid.
Which pen?
Pen? I don't need a pen.
You do need a pen.
No, not a pen. So we're going to paint this white.
And we're going to cut round the 3 fingers. So where's the scissors?
Cut them with 3 fingers.
These 3, because you said they
No,
were...
I don't need those. Don't need those.
And there's something that you can make a tune with here.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's a nice musical interlude while I'm painting.
that was a nice tune that I made for the viewers, wasn't it?
It's like when I was a lad and they used to have the intermissions on TV with a cat playing with the wall and the train going to Brighton.
So when did Stumpy tell the joke?
My wife's pretending she's too young to remember that.
What?
Don't remember that. The only
Guess-
thing I remember is the clown and the little girl.
There was a test card, wasn't there? Yeah.
Well, Mummy or Daddy,
Oh, Batty.
Matthew?
when did Stumpy tell that joke?
5 minutes ago.
Butter.
What?
Right, now where's the other eye? He's going to need a couple of coats, I think. Where's the other eye?
Justin.
No, don't eat it. That would just be silly.
So yeah,
Well, what we'll do, I think, because we need to find the other eye,
wait for this to dry.
we'll come back, I think, when I painted it and given it the second coat.
Alright,
Oh, you found it, okay. Anyway, so we'll be back a little later when the paint's dry.
No, we'll
No?
do a second coat.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, we'll be back when the second coat's dry, and we found the mouse. That's also gone missing. So see you later, viewers. Bye.
D692 and the paint has dried.
On our eyes, so he's got white for the eyeballs and blue for the pupils.
And green for the
Eyelids.
eyelids.
So all we're going to do now is stick the eyes to the monster's face. How are we going to do that?
With fab glue.
With the fab glue. So what we're going to do is take the lid off the fab glue and wind it a little bit.
Wind it out. Why?
Yeah, wind it up so we can get the glue out. I think in the wrong way, that's it. That's it. I'm just going to put some glue around the rim here. So you hold the glue. And I'll just,
Carefully.
yeah, we'll hope fab glue is going to be good enough. If it's not, we'll try some gloopy glue.
But if gloopy glue is not good enough.
Wow, I don't know. So we're going to glue that to the monster's face. Now we need to do the other one as well.
I know. But we got the lid.
We have. Glue that in place and do the same with this one. So again, hold the glue.
Hold the glue and
Alright,
carefully
that's
glue.
it. The edge of it. Now we can put the lid on.
The rim, as some people call
That's
it.
right. So we're going to put that.
What? I think they're too close together.
You think they're too close together? Yeah, okay. Like that?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Actually, I think both need to go to the left a little bit.
They're not too close together. That's fine.
Right,
Is this where we're ending from?
So what we're going to do now is we glue them together like that. We'll now wait for that to dry. And hopefully we'll be back later this evening.
And Stumpy, how long did it take for us to make you?
17 years.
Right, now we can start recording.
Okay, so hopefully we'll be back when the glue's dry to show you what it looks like. Bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm Matthew D692 and we had to use special glue.
Special glue.
What you can do is we've done it. And you can make your monster blink at you,
Hold on, and again.
wink at you, or send him to sleep.
And there we are. We tried fab glue first of all, that didn't work. Then we tried, what did we try then?
Gloopy
Gloopy glue, that didn't work. So we used special glue, which is called grabs like nails, and that's really strong. And he's awake again. So there you are, everybody. What do you think of that?
You can make your monster wink, blink, and send him to sleep. Ooh.
So, thanks for watching, everybody.
Here's how you send him to sleep.
That's it.
Close his eyes.
Right, let's open and start with then. You're going to send him to sleep?
Send him to sleep.
There we go.
Make him blink at us. And there we go.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time. Until don't stop reaching.